Hey everyone, I'm Saren.
And I'm Michael.
And today we are going to be closing out side 1, you should say, of Silent Night, album number 3 by Saga. I don't know how I almost forgot it. The words are right there.
Tricky spelling. And
Tricky spelling, yeah. I don't know those words.
Yeah.
We are going to be listening to Compromise. You said in the last episode that this one I would enjoy, and this was like
I think so. This is more of a straight up rocker
track. So I'm excited for this. I have the lyrics pulled up as well, so we can talk about those.
There you go. And I don't have to try and remember and
exactly,
what the song's about.
You just start making it up.
Yeah, I do faintly remember this is about journalism.
Okay, well, let's get straight into it. I don't want to make you wait any longer. Okay, you were right. I do like this a lot. This is great. I love the vibe of it.
Yeah.
So I definitely see what you're saying. Can't those presses are waiting. Can't miss a deadline. Even at the best of times, you can't hope to please us all. So I guess this is Compromise. I guess this is about like
journalism,
or
critics.
Yeah.
Because you just sometimes you just have to go down the middle so you don't piss anybody off.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So everybody has to compromise at one time or another, especially in writing.
That's a good riff. I know you said this was like a rocker track, but this is more.
Well, yeah. I mean, for us,
for you guys, but this is also like very. This album is very different sounding so far, but in a really good way. Like I love the direction this is going in.
We spent some time on the arrangements, on the counterpoints,
and all the sounds too, especially like with the production, like you were saying.
I mean that keyboard solo coming in, it almost sounds like harmonics on the guitar. But
that's it sounds like you're doing all pinch harmonics.
And it's great. I remember when we got this sound, it was like, whoa, this is really cool. Let's use that a lot.
No, this is really, really cool. I love the piano here too. Is that you?
Yeah, most piano uses me.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now that needed to have a
That-
definite ending.
That
There's
needed
no
to
way you
have a
could fade
definite,
that one out.
that
It was
needed
leading
have
to
a
that
definite
last shot,
ending. Yeah.
for sure.
No, that was really.
But I really like, just remembered, I remembered it at the time. Again, I need sometimes a little trigger to remember all that's up here. I know it's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But,
Somewhere.
like to listen to it, I just remembered it. But I remember at the time going, oh, that's really cool. The guitar part. When he comes in out of the solo into the last verse,
Yes.
he's just, if you listen to it again,
Right.
if you go back to the third verse, you'll see after his
Yeah.
solo, he's not quite finished saying what he wants to say. And it's this little. Yeah. I like the sound anyway.
Yeah. That's what you're talking about? No. Yeah.
In the verse, the sung verse,
Yes. Oh yeah.
coming up.
Yeah, okay.
Right here. Doesn't play the solo yet.
That's really cool. He does that a lot.
Yeah. Now listen to the guitar.
Oh. That's really cool.
And then he jumps.
know-
And then he jumps
yeah.
on the lick at the end.
Yes, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
It's
all
very-
kinds of little things like that that you.
Because I think it was like right with the vocal, so it was.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's there, and once you know it's there, it's like
Yes.
there's that, and it's a little cheeky guy.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. He jumps from the octave below to the octave higher.
And then jumps on the lick at the end,
Mhm.
just so it's not the same. That's what we.
I really like the variation he's playing a lot.
Yeah, and his staccato work is
Yes.
just that's one of his
Very tight. It's very,
huge
very,
fortes.
very tight.
It's just always has been.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, it's out of this world.
Yeah, and his bend. just-
Yes. There-
Yeah, again, I mean, here's the solo section. Go for it. And a lot of guitar players would just take the guitar and just kind of burn it and play as fast as they can or whatever. But again, it's really tasteful. It's
Yeah, those are my
It's like the
favorite
guitarist
solos.
singing, you know.
Yes. No, those are my favorite solos.
It's way more expressive than just
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
a bunch of notes strung together.
I think you need you need to be able to play like that in order to write tastefully like this. Does that make sense? Right? Like-
And vice versa.
and vice versa.
Yeah, because you know, again, the track leading up to it, he's got the headphones on in the studio, say, and then each time to solo, and 1, 2, 3, 4, the track runs. You're feeling the track, and it's like, okay, here it goes, and it just wants to
Yes.
do this now. It's my turn.
To have the ability to know what the song needs, because I think a lot of guitar players get wrapped up in what would sound cool
Mhm.
versus what the song.
Or look what I can do.
Yes,
you know.
look what I can do. Versus how can I serve the song and how can this work for the song?
We have since day one. It's been that has been the focus of no matter what song we're working on, short, long, happy, sad, rocker, waltz, whatever. It's always some of the parts and the way to make the song as strong as possible.
Yes.
At all, not at all costs, but I mean,
At any cost.
At any cost, this has to be strong. Whatever we need to do to make
Yeah.
sure. But that's the main focus, the song as a complete song. You know, so
Yeah.
if you're working on a part, it's got to fit into that the mood of the song. Just what should be played at that
Yes.
moment. And Ian was great for that. And songs like this at the time, just finding here's your time, and it's like, oh, it just needs this kind of solo. Same in the one before.
Yeah.
you know, so.
No, absolutely.
Yep.
This was a very interesting track. It was not what I was expecting. None of these, except for "Don't Be Late," none of these have sounded like what
Oh, you're so familiar with Don't Be Late.
I'm so familiar. That's why I say that. But
That's the beauty of going through doing this process of going
Yes.
through song by song, because you're getting a lot more insight into what the
Yes.
band's actually about.
yeah, and to have you like explaining stuff, I feel like it's really fun to get like inside information.
Mhm.
And
As
obviously
much as I can
now
remember.
all of you are getting the inside information too.
Whatever, little things I can remember. But
Yeah.
Again, it's just revisiting the mood,
Yes.
and the
Yeah.
excitement of recording. Just it got to the point around this time, I think, for the band that we
Right.
were like, it's like you're in the studio and you're working on working on this record, for example, getting really excited, getting near the finish line. It's like, oh, I can't
Yes.
wait to take this on the road and play some of these songs live.
Yeah.
Get out there and do some live shows again, and then you get to the point where you're wrapping up a tour for, say, this album or
Yeah.
the one before it. You can't wait to get back in the studio and work on some new stuff again. So it was starting to be that. It's like, okay, time to go record again. It was really exciting because we got new stuff to work on. And then it's like, okay, let's take this stuff on the road. And so it was a great time in the band's career.
Yeah.
It really was. And it's reflected in the albums, I think. So
Yeah.
I think that they're all starting to sound more confident.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And because we're getting validation along the way. We were allowed to make at least 3 albums.
Yeah.
So, like, all right.
Yeah,
So
all right,
we're doing something.
We're doing
right.
something right. We got 3 albums, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is. I can hear much more confidence in your sound in this record, and
And the
like you
vocal
said,
too.
Yeah, especially the vocal and the production is a lot better.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
no,
agree.
it's fantastic. I'm
Thank you.
really enjoying it
Thank you.
thoroughly so far. Wow, thank you all again so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of those amazing things. We greatly appreciate all of your positive feedback on the channel, and as long as you like it, we're gonna keep putting them out.
Yep.
Because this is so much fun for me. So
And me.
and you. So
Hopefully for you too.
hopefully for you as well. Next episode, we've got Too Much to Lose, Chapter 7, the
Another
chapter
chapter.
track for this record.
So we opened each side with a chapter.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Ah,
All right.
all right.
Wow. Bye for now.
See you soon.